something to watch for. You can already see some of those voice lines coming out. Teams feeling themselves and wanting to get off to a hot start here. We'll have to see. I will say I saw MSS the other day in the sort of canteen area getting ready for breakfast, and he was super duper pumped.
Opportunity for Quinn here for the level 6 to be done before White Album.
Down low bottom and less loud. Easy for him as he was able to find that kill.
On your own side of the map sort of deal, but
a no rush 10 minutes, if you will.
Yes, exactly. Of course, at any moment though, that can start popping off like down bottom.
There, less loud, gotta be careful. Chase down, and with the right clicks coming through, they're gonna find that kill on the offlane.
We're just simply outnumbering each other to go for kills, and good TP.
That's a lot of mana used too.
But you know, let's say you try and dive this Storm or dive this Luna. XXS is gonna show up. He might be slow, but he hits pretty hard. Well, that was a fast hit.
Nicely played by Less Loud. Come in with that ulti at the last second. Combo.
I feel like Death had so many good opportunities last game on the Legion Commander with the press the attack, and XSS has been given another pretty nice game for it here, particularly versus that Nature's Prophet, because he's rushing that Orchid once more.
And the Rune is up top instead, but the pullback is there. Trying to find a kill. Whiteout pulled in, and the Haunt is enough for the finish. Quincy crew making some moves, and now
keeps going.
Looking in the jungle for Monet. Y'all are playing very
just
aggressively.
a zone out, you know, I want this farm.
That is a bold move right there. And the glimpse pulls back stolen, and MSS able to run down Lanham. Oh, denied that one as well, the regen rune. With Aster, you'd be able to have like a big bank of Ancients queued up as LOA is going to get turned around upon. Although Quinn is here too, wait a minute. Are they trying to go all the way in for this? They find Monet, good amount of damage. Static Sword down, do they have enough to kill him off? Stolen Static Storm! Oh, they got their mojo back, and he secures a kill for them. And now the jump from White Album, lifted again. MSS backs away, and so too does Quinn. But he's going to be glimpsed in afterwards with the Simulate already used. In trouble, Quinn ends up falling. No duel for XXS.
Yeah, actually just got the blink in there too, so.
Yeah. Now Quincy crews, if you look over on Radiant Ancients, these have been blocked out for a really long time. That Sentry Ward, they weren't able to get the D ward on it, and I think that Aster maybe thought that there were treants that were blocking it or something else, but that's huge economic damage.
Yeah, there's a couple of very frustrating.
Hoping to find something. Again, the treants, they're off to do their job, blocking out those Ancients. But will Less Loud get caught? Walk forward, Borax jumps in, maybe able to save this one. Can he do it? I'm not so sure. Sakuchi through, Less Loud lives. There's the Orchid, and now MSS trying to chase. Where's there? Pullback, maybe. Do they have anything to slow XXS? Will be able to get out of that one. Not bad at all. And at that, a 3,000 gold lead is starting to open up for Aster.
And MSS miship out there for you support players. They tend to not want to go for another dangle when you let them die the first time.
You're not wrong. As Borax there.
Great scouting.
Yeah, can they get the catch? The Taunt walks in afterwards.
That's the attack, baby.
Nicely played. That Orchid reveal not getting what White Album hoped. It's MSS.
But also just like the slightly greedier stance that Aster are taking. They're not trying to force it that hard. I do continue to worry about some of these gank possibilities for Aster.
Easy pick off there. LOA just catching the gank.
Yeah, and that is okay as a support, you know, to tanks and the ganks like that.
He's walking forward to get some vision, giving away some gold as well while it happens. And underneath the ward, Less Loud going to be found. Orchid on Orchid action. The walk away. Now Quinn jumps in.
Good press the attack.
Comes a second afterwards. And White Album going to live through that one.
Cards, we're counting in with press the attack. Rubik's looking to go for the steal.
Jump in.
Legion's looking for duels.
Can he get a kill? Yes, he will. But now White Album down low. The stun is there. Static Storm. Is it enough? A couple more hits and they find it. Yule Scepter afterward keeps Quinn alive. So a trade of 1-for-1. You'll take that every day of the week for Quincy crew.
Yeah, LOA coming through with the stun and then the Orchid as well to actually bring down that Storm Spirit. So finding their way through the coverage of XXS, not able to save him with a press the attack this time. I mean, new builds were popping up, but I mean, that thing was like 15 something. You know, this is relatively on the later end, but getting there eventually. And now they're going to find some kills to tune up the net worth. Those are the kills Quincy are looking for. That's what Aster wants.
That was perfect.
40 dual damage now for XSS.
Wait a minute, though. He's got to be careful here. The jump in from Storm afterwards doesn't find a target. Quinn backed away, but they're going to get another kill, this time onto LOA. And just like that, Aster find the kill. Going to go into Rochedown with a BKB online for Monet. this is that timing you were talking about.
This is a very different temperament than last game. Last game, they forced a lot of issues early. Instead, Aster been much more patient. They know they have excellent initiation. They can kind of wait for you to sort of approach them a little bit more, and then they're going to go for that really quick punish. Maybe they haven't gotten any tier 2 towers yet off of these kills, but going in for the Roche is really going to help that.
This is exactly what they were hoping to do on Aster. This game is looking a little bit dicey there in the middle part, but now looking pretty strong in the next couple of minutes.
Get that BKB. A Death on White Album would definitely be a problem. XSS is going to have to make those big saving plays, but with the Blink and the BKB, expecting him to be there.
Leslau's there, jump forward duel, couldn't get the BKB off. Static Storm, everything dropped. And with no buyback, there's no chance for Leslau to get back into this fight, but they're going to take it nonetheless. Shadow step in, Yawor on top of one. Quinn backs away, Borak's still there. LOA thinking about walking in on this, as Aster have used a lot of resources.
He might just need a Kyra, so he's not gonna have a massive jump up in power anytime soon.
Oh, and Monet jumped on, the rest of the team is there, press the attack. Down to about half HP, the glimpse back afterwards. Quinn has to be careful, jump in, wants to find him. They get there with the duel right away. Pawn comes out, Quinn down low, Quinn is dead. Monet also in some trouble.
They have Static Storm here for coverage too.
What else do they have after the fact?
They should not fight this.
So that is going to be Aegis down. And Quinn gave up his life for that one, has buyback.
Oh yeah, and I love this too, just rushing right for the tower. Now mind you, bottom lane, Leslau finding a trade, didn't like the look of that fight, so they have taken the tier 2 in the bottom lane. That is at least something for them, but Aster, again, I'm sure very happy that Aegis was running low anyway, and now they'll just come back down to the bottom and recapture that outpost here.
This be a little desperation-y if they try and go into this direction. They do have Glimpse stolen from the Rubik, but now the turnaround and finding LOA, he's gonna get caught, and he's gonna get dueled and killed. And Quincy crew not really sure why they're chasing there.
It was a long chase with little payoff, but again, it's the wards killing them. They saw Leslau just go up top. There's a ward in their jungle, spotting that he couldn't actually come through because he TP'd in up there, and his TP was, so obviously he's not gonna be able to like use the TP scroll to get down to that fight too, so easily able to jump onto to LOA without much fear.
I mean, Trent, I'm gonna be honest, like, as we, oh, wait a minute, Monet, press the attack. Looking for more Quinn, Yule Scepter, Static Storm down, in trouble, and Quinn caught again! Ends up falling. XXS doing so much damage. I was gonna say that you look at Monet, he is so incredibly strong right now, but really XXS is the one that's winning these fights, whether it's the press the attack or 100 duel damage at 25 minutes. I mean, this is getting next. There's gonna be a window here where like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a big kill. Yawor gonna be found and gonna be killed off. Just farming in the jungle, didn't know where to go and got bopped. MSS takes down Lana, but that is not a trade you want at all.
Yeah, he did his job. Only with his second Roche, like it has so many times in the past year for Dota 2.
Wait a minute, is this a freebie? Lift up, jump in, White Album, what you doing?
The team's coming though.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, look at the ward that he's got around him. He felt like he was safe. He felt like this was just a safe area where he could farm, and he's piecing it together one by one through all these little pickoffs and mostly these little deaths that he's also finding. But now the Roche is there, the Shard is up. And how much information do they have on Quincy crew? Not a whole lot, but they are swooping in behind. They've got the right movement.
Come quick enough though. The movement just a bit too late, and with that, Aster get the Aegis and Shard.
The Trans do spot them at the very least, and of course that Shard going to be given right over to the Luna, so it's going to be the bonus attack.
And Aster, they're not messing around. They want to run right into this one and take this fight. Quinn, the smoke breaks right on both of them. The jump to the back line, finding Lana, but there's the press attack and the time lapse. Both of them used. Maybe a fight that could work here. They used everything on this last round. LOA walking away, but going to fall.
Okay, that seemed okay, but they still don't want to go for the jump in. Very confidently running it down your mid lane, and what is the plan here from Quincy crew? Because they're going to start knocking on the door mighty fast.
This hurts. This one hurts a whole heck of a lot.
Leslau's pushing bottom. This is his answer.
Hoping to get a little bit of a counterplay. Don't know how well that's going to work, considering it's a Luna, but does have some chance to spawn, to pull back in, time lapse.
And that's only a 20-second cooldown. How do you punish this?
It's incredibly difficult, but you can see the counterplay right now from Leslau. He's taking that bottom tier 3 tower.
And Yawor's even staying nearby, too. Of course, has some help that he can be globally available as well. So Aster, the push and pull here. And they're pulling, not sure where to go.
Man, Leslau keeping him in this game, though. You can see this pressure down bottom has completely forced back Monet. It's over in the dire triangle, but don't need wards to see up towards this high ground.
They also see a very annoying Nature's Prophet on their bottom lane here, too, so they're just going high ground.
And this is going to be quick. Monet press the attack, the pull back in again, catches onto a creep, actually, and now the lift up. So they will focus down these racks, and nobody else from Quincy crew can really make a play to contest this at the moment. When Luna gets ahead like this, you have to get something on the opposite side.
Yeah, and all they can do is just take back the outpost and throw the treants at the high ground. Still no contest here from Quincy. They're gonna let the racks fall.
This is good, but the jump in afterwards, White Album forces out a bit of rotation, trying to cover his team's retreat. Thought about the stun, didn't call for it. And there's the press the attack, but you can see that this is going to be the trade-off. They get the tier 3 tower bottom.
And a lot of damage on the range racks, too.
You're not wrong. Oh, wait a minute, though. Wait a minute, the pullback. The haunt, it's down, Static Storm is there, and on the overline, they're able to find the Disruptor. Trying to bring down a couple of them. Monet, they're going to leave him alone, very low HP. And White Album now turning on to LOA. There's the lift up. Leslau wants to find a kill, turning now on to White Album, the back away. They have no detection, but Leslau TPing out of that one, and does look like he's going to complete it. The buyback from the Disruptor and the buyback from LOA, they were able to get an okay fight, but they didn't burn through the Aegis.
The TP outs this game. He's getting the big reads on Leslau to ensure he has the escape there and go to that bottom lane. Going to join the team and pushing this tier 2. Not caring about Leslau. They're kind of going for the ignore the Nature's Prophet strat here.
It's true. Which, I mean, if you keep taking these buildings, it works pretty well. The other thing is that besides NP, there isn't really another tower hitter on Quincy crew.
We got to go another layer here. We're pushing creeps to the base.
That have been eliminating them, and then, you know, getting a good amount of criticism from their own community from it, and hoping now to actually be able to get some work done.
They let the creeps get a bit too close.
Yeah, and that's going to be the punish that you see there. So hoping to finally actually get some results at this TI would be such a win for Aster if they could make it happen.
Simply because you can point, click, go.
Oh, and speaking of point, click, go, we're going to go right back into this one, Trent.
I got the segues.
You nailed it, man. What a brilliant performance. And as we get ready to go into this one, hopefully we will be able to see this next Roche fight and how it ends up playing out, right? You've got the potential there for not really a sneak, but it feels like at every stage, Quincy crew haven't been able to come in. Oh no,
they were in the quick pause fight.
Yeah, they were ready. They were ready. Big play.
Now that's a Dota classic.
Yeah.
They will move, and then it's like this big eraser just wipes all the chalk off the board, and you don't remember where anyone was. And, well, sometimes it's a pretty big punish, and they instantly go higher. This would be an absolutely massive punish. Look at the smoke supports way in the back.
And look at this, down bottom, there's simultaneously pressure being mounted by Leslau. They're going to glyph up the wave down there as he continues to beat away at these racks.
Oh, those creeps in the top lane, Leslau.
They're also going in over there. The lift up now. Monet going to get time lapse and press the attack. They have a window. White Album jumps now onto the Rubik, able to get the silence and the kill. So 2 dead. They do a buyback on Rubik, but at the same time,
and he's going top as well. Leslau, he's got the tower.
I mean, Aster, they got their eyes on the prize.
The pressure.
They want to end this one now. Go for the tier 4 towers.
You got to fight him.
Rubik, he's back into this one. Have Aster gone in a bit too deep? They need to commit now because they've already lost those other racks on the other side. The chase down, looking for a finish. XXS jumps in. The duel there. Onto Quinn, able to get him for the kill, but he has buyback. Buyback comes out for both of them. Chasing for more, wanting to kill off that Luna. The jump forward, the finish. They take him down, and now killing off White Album. Have they been able to open this one up?
It's very expensive, though, on the side of Quincy crew, and there are buybacks here from Aster, but what a hold there. It cost them a lot.
Wow. That was huge. Now again, you have this big win condition where Quincy crew only have 1 buyback left on this Nature's Prophet, and Roche, it's a long spawn. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Is indeed a painful one for them, and you know, there's actually a little treat left in their base from Aster, a ward that got dropped down in this fight here, but you can see that pressure that was on them looking for the base race plays. You can see how it really forced the hand of Aster. They felt like they had to do something special.
Oh, wait a minute now. In these best of ones, things always become so tense, and they're going to try and force out the buybacks. You get it from the Luna, you get it from the Legion. Tier 2 dead, Tier 3 assaulted. White Album, he's jumping, testing the waters, but going to back out. how crazy is this? It's down to 4K gold lead now, and more importantly, like objective-wise, you can actually see a pathway for Quincy Crew to win this off the back of just a little bit of insanity for Leslau.
Total chaos factor coming into play here, and now we're going to be looking towards that Roche and wondering what'll be there as well.
True.
Gifted from Roche. Either team, I mean, imagine an Aghanims for Storm would just be probably the best that you could get here.
Oh man, this is that tense moment here. You've got the Aeon disc done. They're underneath a ward. Aster going to D-ward now. But those like little random walks into a vision, it could so quickly go terribly. And now, if you're Aster, you also have to prep for potentially pressure onto tier 4s and Throne of their own. Smoke up. 4 heroes gonna go around the pit. Still a minute before it's gonna respawn. Leslau in vision. But will back out afterwards as they try and hold this area.
Another smoking from Quincy, but they're playing blind. They don't see anything ahead of them.
Trying to do some vision and scouting with these treants. Monet.
All they can do is push the waves, right? That's their vision key right now, is trying to get bottom lane shoving in, top lane shoving in. They see that Storm is down there dealing with it.
Press the attack now.
That's the big haunt.
Looking for more. What can they find? There's the jump in. The duel on the other side. Able to catch on the Legion. Trying to blow up and they killed her. Dead for 2 minutes. And with that, Quincy Crew, have they opened this game up? They buy back now on the Legion. White Album BKB, but the chase down is coming. Quincy Crew streaming in. And White Album, where you going? As they run him down through the mid lane. Get the silence.
Quincy
They're dead
Crew
with no buyback. Unbelievable as they got their eyes set for these tier 4 towers.
The emotions, they're just staring at each other. They're not sure what to do. The call's been made. They're running for the tier 4.
Look at Yawar, he's ready. He knows he's hungry. He wants a win and to move on in TI. As the tier 4s will fall Aster. How quickly things fall apart. GG.
Easy for Leslau. Unbelievable play on the Nature's Prophet to put the pressure when they're coming to your high ground. He's knocking to the back door, and they didn't know what to do. They panicked, and Quincy Crew pulled an incredible fight to stave off. I mean, that game looked like